4. 6, 6, 6.
Yes! Traders, I just beat your score in book cricket. And I still had 3 balls to spare. You bat out there like you're playing book cricket, but can you really play book cricket? I'm done with my next session. Are you? Bye.
Welcome to Buzz This Week. My name is Tanay Tiwari, and on the show this week, it's the Caribbean flavor. Andre Russell book cricket's RCB out of the game. Alzarri Joseph, remember this name too. And Kieron Pollard, the Undertaker, rises. Royal cannot win Bangalore. You have 200 plus runs on the board, courtesy a stellar partnership between ABD and Virat Kohli. The opposition needs 66 of the last 4. How do you lose that game, RCB? And yet, they did. But to be fair to them, they ran into an Andre Russell who is absolutely unstoppable. I swear, I've never seen Chinnaswamy quieter than when Andre Russell ran out to bat. This man is creating havoc in oppositions. He has already scored 257 runs off 121 balls in this tournament. That is 20 overs and 1 ball for 257 runs. His strike rate in the death overs is more than my apartment's electricity bill. और हम रात भर AC चलाते हैं. This man is too much, yaar. Too much. From a Caribbean man who hit sixes to a Caribbean man who took 6 wickets on his IPL debut. A couple of months back, you may have heard of this boy whose mother passed away. And hours after that, he was there playing for the West Indies against England in a test match. Alzarri Joseph is that man. Not so long ago, Alzarri Joseph would have been sitting at his home watching the IPL on TV. Then Adam Milne pulls out of the IPL and he's called in as a replacement. Lasith Malinga has to fly to Sri Lanka to play a domestic ODI, and that is how Alzarri Joseph gets his chance. As he runs in to bowl his first ball, he's bowling to the most destructive opening pair in the tournament. And what does he do of his first ball? He knocks David Warner over, and after that he was all over the Sunrisers batting lineup as they were bundled out for 96, 40 short of Mumbai Indians' 136. And this meant that Alzarri Joseph not only had the best figures for a debutant, but also the best figures for any bowler in the history of the Indian Premier League. Alzarri Joseph's story is a story of perseverance, it's a story of dreams, and it's a story that tells you that absolute skill never goes out of fashion. Talking of things which are out of fashion, every season you think playing Kieron Pollard in the Mumbai 11 is out of fashion. And yet every season this man comes in and plays one innings that makes you just go, wow. This season that innings came against Kings 11 Punjab as Mumbai were chasing 198 runs on the board. Pollard walks into bat at 56 for 2, assesses the situation and then goes boom. Mumbai Indians scored 133 runs in the last 10 overs, which is an IPL record and the 4th best in the format. These West Indies boys are just out of this world. Yeah, they're helping their selection committee decide the World Cup spots. I'm just telling you. Indian boys, you must too. Now to a segment we like to call Breaking the Internet. And this week we take you to a land far, far away where cricket is not a major sport. And yet, our wall Rahul Dravid was present at Camp Nou. Ever since he went there, Barcelona have not conceded in 2 consecutive games. One of them had Manchester United playing and they just couldn't score. That's all that we have for you on Buzz this week, but do join us next week for a very special episode because on Monday, the Indian selection committee will sit down to decide who will bat at number 4 for India in the World Cup. Finally, that and everything else in the IPL on #BuzzThisWeek next week. Until then, ta-da!